On a quiet summer evening in 1984, a blood-curdling scream shattered the silence of Maple Street. What followed was a mystery that baffled investigators for decades, until one chilling discovery brought the truth to light. Maple Street was the epitome of small-town America. The houses lined neatly along the road, white picket fences, and friendly neighbors greeting each other every morning. But on June 14, 1984, this peaceful facade was forever shattered. Lisa Montgomery, a 32-year-old schoolteacher, was found brutally murdered in her home. Her body was discovered by her neighbor, Mrs. Harris, who had grown concerned after not seeing Lisa for 2 days. The scene was horrifying. Broken glass, overturned furniture, and a cryptic message scrawled on the wall in Lisa's own blood. The shadow knows. Investigators were left with more questions than answers. There were no signs of forced entry, but strangely, Lisa's front door was wide open. The only clue? A single muddy footprint leading out of the house, vanishing into the woods behind her property. Over the next few months, the small community became a breeding ground for fear and suspicion. The local sheriff's department interrogated nearly every resident, but no one seemed to have any motive or connection to the crime. Lisa was well-liked, had no known enemies, and led a quiet life. A few weeks later, another eerie incident occurred. A local teenager, Adam Green, claimed to see a shadowy figure standing at Lisa's window late at night. He described the figure as tall, gaunt, and wearing a dark hooded cloak. When officers investigated, they found nothing. No footprints, no evidence. Was Adam seeing things, or was the killer still lurking? The case grew colder by the day. Rumors spread of a vengeful spirit haunting the house, and some even blamed Lisa's estranged boyfriend, who had an alibi but acted strangely during questioning. Others whispered about an old drifter who'd been seen walking along the nearby highway shortly after the murder. 30 years later, in 2014, Lisa's case was reopened when DNA evidence from the crime scene was re-examined. The results pointed to someone completely unexpected: Walter Harris, the quiet, elderly neighbor who had originally reported Lisa missing. Walter had been seen as a kind, harmless man who often helped Lisa with odd jobs. When confronted, Walter finally broke down. He confessed that he and Lisa had been having a secret relationship, but she wanted to end it. Enraged, Walter snapped. The cryptic message, "The shadow knows," was his attempt to confuse investigators and shift suspicion away from himself. However, Walter also revealed something even more disturbing. He hadn't acted alone. He claimed that a dark presence urged him to commit the murder. Police dismissed this as a desperate excuse, but locals couldn't ignore the eerie accounts of a shadowy figure that had haunted the neighborhood for decades. To this day, many believe that the tragedy on Maple Street wasn't just a crime of passion, but something darker, something supernatural. Was Walter truly driven by his own rage, or was there an unexplainable force at work? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this chilling mystery, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more spine-tingling stories. Who knows, the next mystery might be closer to home than you think.